Grand Rising, Soul Family. Tracy here with Sweet Spot e-magazine. Let's see what the 888 portal has for us today. Thank you so very much for the likes, the subscribes, the shares, the views, and those wonderful comments. I appreciate everyone, and I appreciate everything. Let's ring the bell. Let's clear that energy, and let's see what the message is. Oh, the past does not want to leave. It likes it around here. It wants to stay. It wants to come back. But let's bring in that. Let's see what the portal has. Let's see what this Lion's Gate is really about. Bottom of the deck, we have something by the book. Somebody, they know that they have to follow the rules. They have to do what's required of them. They have to be that upstanding person if they want to be blessed. It's like when they are leading their life by the book, when they're doing what it is that Spirit has called for them to do, as if by magic, things happen. I feel like at one point someone felt like they were alone, but they were flexible with that. They were okay with that understanding because they knew that they weren't really alone. They were separated so that they could build these blocks, so that they could build themselves up. What's the message, Spirit? What's the message? And I'll be doing another live today as well. So somebody, they're going the distance, but you know what? Them going the distance, and this could be them traveling. This could be them leaving, starting over because they feel like it's time. This is what's bringing them peace. The fact that they're leaving somewhere that was no longer for them. It was not healthy any longer. It was not comfortable. They didn't feel that love inside. They didn't feel that connection. But them knowing that them leaving, going the distance and going as far as they can go, not necessarily physically, but just mentally. It brings them peace because they know it's time. And maybe somebody's traveling to you so that they can mend something, like this male energy coming towards you so that they can mend whatever chaos and conflict that was there before, because they realize there is no place like home. Hi, Adrian. Not only is there no place like home, but they know that to be the truth. They know that to be the truth because you're there. Someone feels like they needed to take a deep breath. They needed to get things together, and then they needed to clean it up. Hey, darling, how are you? So glad to see you guys today. What's the message, Spirit? Yeah, someone, they decided it was time to push themselves. Get out of that comfort zone. Stop being stuck. And it's like, why? It's like they're trying to figure out why they allow themselves to be stuck, to be stagnant, to almost be stubborn and not want to move, not want to expand, not want to think outside of the box, almost like something brought them some sort of satisfaction as long as they felt like they could stay within the box mentally. But that's not the truth. They see now that the longer they stay in the box, the longer they stay stuck, the more orphaned they feel. So this person now wants to go towards you, Treasure Island. Hi, Davinia. But they know they have to clean it up. And herein lies the issue of the never ending story. the thing that's making them have to take a deep breath. Hi, Milky. How are you? Wait, is it Milky? Let me put my glasses on. Yep, Milky Haji. Hello. So yeah, it's like they had to take a deep breath and think about, what's been going on for a while, something that they possibly didn't let go of. And it has to do with you. And it has to do with some type of chaos or conflict surrounding you. It's almost like this person had this thought, this idea, this image of you. And it was a distorted image of you. And now things are starting to come out, like light bulbs are going off, realizations are being had, understandings, coming to terms. And someone is realizing that they allowed themselves to be trapped in this box. So now it's time for them to step out of the box, especially when it's concerning you, and to open up their mind, to go further, to travel towards you so that they can finally be at peace, because it's time. It's time to clean it up. It's time to clean up whatever wasn't even really supposed to be there. It's time for someone to understand that you are that treasure, and that's not ever going to change. So it's time for someone to take a deep breath and exhale. And it starts with something maybe about a life path 11, because it starts with an 11. Oh, wait. No, this one starts with an 11 and it ends with an 11. This could be about you. This could be about someone that you know. But whatever it was time for this change with this 5, for this person to have peace. Hello, Yasmin. It was time for them to work together. It was time for them to work together with this 3. Bottom of the deck. Someone's putting an end to an old cycle. They're putting an end to a standoff, and they're traveling. They're traveling towards you because, once again, it's time for that change. What's the message, Spirit? Someone is coming to the realization that change is actually good. Like, they watched you change. They watched you go through this whole metamorphosis, not knowing how you were going to be, when it first started out. But now they see how you are as you're coming to an end, and they see you as the privileged lady. This is what makes them want to travel towards you to start this courtship, because they see that you are peace. And it's time. It's like maybe before this male, lied to himself Lied to himself, not saying that, oh no, I didn't want this, or didn't feel like, they they wanted to be in any type of relationship, that they didn't want to be an official person, whereas, they had to hold themselves to a particular standard. But now they're thinking about it. Now they're working on themselves, and they know that it's time for them to change. And that's why they're thinking about it. This is what makes them want to go the distance now. Because they watched you. They watched you work hard, and they see you are of high honor. Hi, Gigi. They just don't see it, but the entire community sees it. What's the message, Spirit? Now somebody is ready to be that main male. Now they're ready to court you. Now they're ready to step up to the plate. Now they're ready to go the distance. Now they're ready to grow and challenge themselves. Because, them lying to themselves about who you were left them feeling out in the cold. It didn't hurt you, it hurt them. And they're realizing that now. Hey, Ayana. Hey, Bella Ann. Thank you. What else, Spirit? Yeah, that it's time for them to clean it up about, ways that they used to be, things that they used to do, how they used to act, if they was a player, if they was this, if they was that. It's time for them to clean it up. It's like uh stop taking a kindness for a weakness, stop misunderstanding, or stop not really appreciating a love, an unconditional love that's being provided. It's time to take stock of who you have, who's in your life, who's willing to be there. It's almost time like to wake up. It's time to get on your path. Somebody has these secrets that they, definitely want to put an end to. And I feel like the way for them to put an end to these secrets is to talk about it. Has to do with this false person who thought that they could get some type of great fortune, but what it was is this false person was just jealous of your swag, jealous of your style, of who you are, of how you show up in the world, of the treasure that you are all by yourself, like a treasure island. Someone else, they're realizing why they got to clean it up, because they allowed someone else who was not even on your level, couldn't even measure up, like they tried to force that person to be in that role. But you can't force a square into a round hole. Someone understands now why it's so important for them to get on their path, why it's so important for them to show up in the world how they want people to see them, and not just think that, oh, I can show up anyway and tell them who I am, and they'll believe me. No, because someone is understanding just that word shit, that doesn't show people who you are. Your actions, that shows people who you are. Now they're in these thoughts, and they're thinking about you. They're thinking about how you show up, what you do, how valuable you are, how you are not afraid to stand alone, how you don't need anyone to feel like you don't need anyone there to feel like they have to validate you because you feel like you can validate yourself. What's the message? Something about this never-ending story. Yeah, and that's how they feel about you. That this relationship between you and them is not ever going to end. It's like there's a love there that cannot ever be denied. And this lovers is right underneath this courtship card. Let's talk about this breathe. This deep breaths. Someone needs to take a breath. They need to, step back, take a breath and think about how they're going to approach you, what they're going to do, what they're going to say. This is something that they're putting some serious thought because they want this to work. This is something that they're not taking for granted because they understand that this is serious. Somebody could have had to go to court. Somebody may have been uh, given some type of lawsuit papers or something, but somebody had to go to court, and that's when they knew it was time for them to change. Whether this is spiritual court or whether this is physical court, that's when they knew it was time for them to change. Bottom of the deck, Three of Pentacles. And the Seven of Pentacles behind that with the Ten of Pentacles behind that. Damn. Somebody definitely wants to work with you, and they hope that you want to work with them too, because they can see working with you, things would grow. Being with you, that everything would flourish. And whether this is, as some type of business relationship, or I feel like this would be business, or this is just working together in general. How, working with you, the both of you, because this is a courtship, both of you would be that power couple. Especially because they feel like you're very intuitive. And you know something good when you see something good. They feel like you're very intuitive. And like you have what's that song? The Midas touch. Everything you touch turns to gold. If this person feels like, they can allow themselves, their mind to relax, and they don't have to feel like they have to watch their own back because from people trying to get at them, because they feel that you would be able to intuitively understand or see what someone is trying to do. Like you would have their back. Yeah, this King of Pentacles, they definitely want to come towards you. They want to start over. They want things to be brand new because they see you as that privileged lady. They see that they want to go the distance with you. This is somebody who maybe didn't see you at first, and until you put up your own defense, you created your own healthy boundaries. About maybe from because you saw what was going on, whether this was somebody trying to put you in some type of situation that you just knew you wasn't even thinking about going. because you knew that you were enough. You qualified and you quantified to do it alone. So this is somebody who knows that you use your intuition whenever it comes to everything and everyone. This is someone who looks at you and they see that you are their better half. This is somebody who wants to be with you and, like I said, work with you because they know, they feel that they could create a wonderful life with you. They feel like they would have you would have a wonderful life with them. What's the message? This must be somebody new. This is somebody who is watching you at work. They're watching you, you know, create. They're watching you do your thing, perfect your craft. And you don't know that they're watching you, but they're there. This is somebody who wants to, come to you and they want to bring you some type of gift. They want to bring you some type of loving offer. They want to give you some type of invitation, something like that. But they're all in, trust me, because this horse is already in the water. So their emotions are already involved. They're on their way to you and they're coming to you with a solid offer, with a gift, something, an apology, something. Because once again, they have to clean something up around our Lionsgate portal today. Somebody was off balance before. They allowed whatever thoughts they had to get them off balance. They allowed themselves to try and juggle you, and that's when they found out that they were left out in the cold. What's the message, Spirit? Yeah. It's like whenever you walked away from them, that's whenever everything for them changed. Everything from them for them seemed like it just like a part of them just died inside. When you walked away from them, that's whenever they realized who they were actually around and the type of person they showed up to be. It's not who you say you are, it's how you show up in life. It's not what you have, it's how you show up. It's your person. That's where the real value is. It's not what you have. This person understands that now. It's like they had to understand that their life was out of balance. They were trying to juggle too much. They weren't happy doing it. Whereas your life was in perfect balance between you know, the passion, the emotion. You knew when to make these head over heart decisions and you made a judgment call and you stuck with it. Hey, sister girl, how are you? That's what this person is seeing and understanding now. That you were the strong one. And they thought they were the strong one. They thought they had all the power. But now they understand how powerless they were compared to you. You can't match that. They thought they had something good and they thought they had a little rainbow in between them. But when it came to you, they said, oh shit, you're balancing the emotion, you're balancing the passion, and you have that intuition with that moon behind you. You're you know, you had all of it. and they had none of it. That's when they realized they was they was no match. That's whenever they had to look at everything totally different. That's whenever all of their little thoughts that they had of who they felt like they were and everything else, all of that came crashing down when they realized how shallow they were on the inside and how rich you were on the inside. That's when they understood why you walked away. Means something whenever you realize that you can't swim. What you thought was the deep end was only 2.5 feet. And that somebody else is in the 11-foot section. Means something. That's when people want to make different decisions. That's when they want to make changes and choices. Because they see that the choice that they made gave them some repercussions that they didn't want. That's when someone decided it was time for them to go within and to really look at maybe what they've been doing, maybe how they was acting like a snake. Or were they hanging around snakes? It allowed someone to really shine a light and to look at everything, especially themselves. And they could see that, you know what? All those fine clothes that they had on, they really don't have on fine clothes. These look like rags. When they shone the light on what they were actually like, this is what they saw. And now somebody wants to come rushing in. And they plan on rushing in. But they're concerned because they see that you're independent. And they have concerns of, and they're not able to sleep because they don't know if you're entertaining other people, if you're receiving other invitations, if there's, somebody else that you're seeing, somebody, they want to send a message. I think that's a pretty good message. And it could be about, some type of inheritance. It could be that, confirmation. Somebody's going to get a message maybe about some type of inheritance. This emperor. Yeah. Maybe somebody's going to get a message about some type of money or something. But this emperor has the wheel of fortune now turning in their favor because they are acknowledging the truth. The truth about the company that they've been keeping. And how it was time for them to take a different path because the one that they were on was not going to get them where they wanted to be. Once they had that realization, they knew it was time to put this to rest and let everything fall. Let the chips fall where they may. Because at that point, there was no need to try and save anything. Somebody just wanted to close this cycle. They wanted to travel towards you. Anything else? Someone feels like they have all the tools that they need. I saw that magician card a couple times. What else, Spirit? Anything else? I'm not taking all of that. Anything else? Guess not. Not from this deck. Somebody's determined. They're determined to come towards you. They're determined to, I mean, they could be even on the point of being obsessed, because it's almost like all they can think about is just being with you. That's all they can think about, is just being with you. This is like some type of obsession that they have. Damn. What y'all doing? Bottom of the deck. Something about some secrets. Something about some lies. You know, this was like gossip. This is like a lot of gossip. And they was all lies. Somebody spent all this time creating all this gossip, working overtime, trying to make something out of nothing. Yeah, this magician, you know, sat there and spread all these lies, all these rumors, all this slander, and then tried to sit back and see, you know, how you was going to act or react. And then whenever you didn't act or react, you know, then they was all in their feelings, and they regretted doing it, because it's like you were just sitting there by yourself, protecting yourself, you know, staying to yourself and still doing you. It's like it didn't even bother you, which bothered them that it didn't bother you, because you already saw what somebody was trying to do. You saw it and you called it out. So, you know, what you gonna let it bother you for? You spoke your truth. And whenever you spoke your truth and you said whatever you needed to say to pinpoint what somebody was doing, that's when someone else wanted to communicate with you. That's when someone else wanted to make you their choice. That's when somebody wanted to send you that message, because baby, you said it. Not only did, and this could be with Gemini, because here's the Queen of Swords and the Lovers. But whatever this communication was, it was on point. It was on point. Somebody couldn't even fight it. They couldn't deny it. They couldn't, you know, justify it. And they sure the fuck could not explain it. Why they did what the fuck they did. But they know that you was, it's like whatever you said, it was. And somebody was just like, damn, like they saw how immature they was acting and what they was trying to do that was all immature. You know. And now they were worried. Now they're worried and they're concerned, because they see that there's something about a plan and how it was all brought out. Somebody's worried about what they planned, what they, you know, executed. But whatever it was, somebody wasn't trying to, they weren't trying to stop. But now they don't have any choice. because somebody else stopped it. Somebody else saw the truth of what it was. Somebody else saw exactly what was going on. This emperor. It's like once they saw exactly what was going on or what was being said, and they put two and two together, that's whenever they made a decision. All of this was lies, lies, slander, deceit to try and take somebody else out. It's like somebody wanted to end somebody else and they happened to see it because that Queen of Swords said, hey, it's this. This is da 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 da, and I'm not gonna do this and whatever. And you know what? It's like it made somebody go, wait, what? Wait, let me look at this. Let me look into this shit. Let me see what's really going on. And they looked into it and they said, oh, and they started sitting back and they started thinking about everything. And they started looking at you. They started really looking at you, studying you, trying to clock your every move. Not in a way to see like that they were stalking you, not like that, but just checking you out to see, you know what? That shit was a lie. That's when somebody decided it was time for them to go within. For them to go within so that they can like close out certain cycles, certain things that they were doing in their life. Because at that point they saw how strong you were, how bold you were, how much self-love, self-esteem, and whatever else that you had that they hadn't seen before. How you was not afraid to stand up to anybody. Anybody come in with these little childish ass games, you was not afraid to leave and to go on somewhere else. It's like somebody, they started looking at you, and that's when they got a lot of respect for you. A lot of respect for you. And I feel like, yeah, this person has a lot of respect for you. They see you as being able to tame any beast. That's why somebody said, oh, I like that over there. I'm going to, because they saw how somebody else was, they was thinking about everything from the past. But everything from the past showed that, you know what, you were telling the truth and you were the star. You were the star. Thank you, Milky. Thank you, sister girl. Yeah. It's Queen of Inspiration. It's like this person, like maybe you have your own business. Or they see you as fiery and passionate. But it's almost something like in the past they didn't see something, didn't notice something, but they notice it now. They see the confidence in you. They see how confident you are, how comfortable you are in your own skin. Once again, they see you for the star that you are. Someone is having they're having a whole new outlook of you, and damn, it's shocking. They got to give you your flowers. They got to give you your props. They feel like they need to go ahead and definitely bow down to you. Not so much bow down to you, but they need to go ahead and put some things to rest because you are the true empress. And they see that the wheel is most definitely turning in your favor. Like I said, they didn't see this before, but they see it now. So any type of indecision, any type of, false thought or them thinking there's something else, somebody else better. No, 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 no. They're leaving that thought behind. Those days are over. They see you now. They have a lot of respect for you. They've never met anybody quite like you. They have not met anybody quite like you. They feel like this is why they didn't really see you. You know, they've never really met a full earth angel before. They knew you were single, but they did not know you were an earth angel. Hey, Sean. This is somebody who actually thought that you was a dark high priestess. But now they think something else. They think totally different. What's the message, Spirit? And then at one point they didn't know what to think. But now they know that they want to build with you. They know they want to be a family with you because they see the value in you. They see you are the gift. You are the gift. And that third party or the outside influences, they don't even listen to outside influences any longer because they know that's just that, outside influences. What else, Spirit? Hey, K-Mac Quinn, how are you? Happy 888 to you as well. It is going to be a wonderful day because I think this is a good reading. Somebody they're moving forward toward you because they want to build with you. They really want to see, if you can get together and definitely build because they definitely want to go there with you. They understand that, you may be a little distant or a little guarded, but that's what they like about you. They don't want you to be guarded all the time, but they're willing to go slow so that you can build up the trust that you have with them. But this is what they want. And this is why. Stop it, stomach. Y'all, I'm eating a little bit. Something about I feel like this person feels like that was they had this wake-up call. I feel like this 10 of wands and this awakening is them having a wake-up call of how hard you've actually worked to get where you actually are. And that's why, you are the star. That's why they want to build this family with you. That's why they want to have whatever it is that they want to have with you because they recognize now how hard you actually worked. That's why they want to come in. That's why they want to give you your flowers and your props. That's why they want to give you this gift. They want to build something with you. They want to work with you. Once again, because you are this empress. Yeah. But it's like they want their ships to come in, or they want to, It's like they're waiting for something, but they're waiting for it like in secret. Or maybe they don't want to, they're talking about this is somebody that they were secretly doing something with. But whatever it was, It's like this, they maybe have tried to build with somebody secretly in the past or something, but it didn't work out. And now that then, this person is understanding maybe the reason why it didn't work out. It wasn't meant to be. They weren't using their third eye, but they had to sacrifice, and they were a sacrifice. But yeah, it's like this something that they was somebody that they knew, or that they had to leave, or they had to sacrifice, or sacrifice them from the past. It was like maybe this person was thinking about that, and how you would, you maybe you with this high priestess. It's like you already knew what was going on. You had even told them. You had expressed to them, you had made a head over heart decision, and you said, okay, maybe I'm not gonna tell you what to do, but I'm gonna tell you that you need to watch yourself. You need to protect yourself, because this is the type of person that this is. But somebody didn't believe you, even though you are that high priestess, you are that empress, you are that star. And like I said, now they want to come towards you. They want to give you your flowers. They want to acknowledge you. They want to let you know that yes, you are that one. Like I said, someone they're noticing how hard you actually worked to get where you are. Yeah. It's like you could be a business owner and your business is doing good, and this is the truth. This is like someone who, this is that blood, sweat, and tears, the Hierophant. This is like an organization or something. This is God saying, yes, this is, giving you confirmation. And this person, you know it's King of Pentacles, the Hierophant. I feel like maybe this King of Pentacles, he may be this business owner. He may be a business owner, and he knows that you're going to bring the truth. hmm He knows that you're going to bring the truth, because there was somebody else that, they had to sacrifice, they had to leave or sacrifice them or whatever, that didn't. That's about that relationship or that business, whatever. And something about some new start, something that, maybe did in the past, has somebody stuck in their head or behind bars. And so now it's like this person wants to come to you because they know that you are the earth angel. They know that you could get them in balance. You can restore balance with them, or and that for them. But yeah, something that they did has them stuck. And maybe they want to come to you to be unstuck. Maybe they're looking for you as some type of healer, because the star was out there too. And they don't know what else to do. I feel like that's it. They don't know what else to do. So they want to come to you for that healing, for that wish fulfillment. Like, if somebody else if they made this decision that they made has them stuck, they may have to do that themselves. Don't nobody want no fucking bad karma around here. What the fuck? They're the ones that took the damn gamble. We didn't shit. We was like, you need to go sit your ass down somewhere. We was like, you better be careful. You better be careful. They need to go sit their ass down somewhere. We told them already. Who got time to repeat ourselves? We don't. Sure do not. What's the message, Spirit? What's the message? Anything? Maybe not from this deck today. But right now. We'll do it later. Maybe this is the deck that likes to be first. Can't make that shit up. This is the deck that likes to be first. Okay. We'll come back to this one a little bit later. La-dee-da. Bottom of the deck. 8 of Cups. Yeah. Somebody's taking a bold move and they are leaving this group, this company, this, friend circle. They're leaving something. Hey, Joseph. Someone is they're taking a bold leap of faith. They're doing it. They're being strong on the inside. They say, you know what? Y'all wasn't really, my friends or my group or whatever, but I got to go where I need to be. Yep. Because they know, because you know what? There was some bullshit ass kitchen magic that was done that was supposed to take you out, but it was returned to the motherfucking sender. Hello. And it took them out. That's rough. Yeah, I hope we all make it too. This could be a King of Cups. This is that King of Cups that had to find the strength from wherever. And this is that today is 8, the strength card. That's all that's a lot. Leo. We're in Leo season. Yeah. Someone like they had to make a tough decision and walk away from this group. This is a group that they had been associated with for a long time, but something about this group, there was a witch involved, and that witch would have them just doing all of this stupid shit. Maybe this was the head witch, but somebody would have them doing just the craziest stuff. And it's like, then they would find out, why did I do this? And they were the ones that was, brokenhearted. And they purposely tried to break the heart of an earth angel. Two, 2 on 888. Yay. And that must have been a confirmation when I said that. Right. It backfired. Return this shit to the sender. Nobody want that shit. That's all you, boo. That's all you. Yeah. Somebody was waiting for some shit to happen from a long time ago, but it's coming back on them from a long time ago. Yeah, this is something that's coming in from a while back. This is some toxic shit that somebody did. And it's like this person even had some type of like a title. This could have been, how we have those titles. If it was a family, it would have been like a father, a mother, aunt, uncle, somebody like that. But it was somebody that this King of Cups looked up to. But this is somebody that was, the wrong one to look up to. This is the same person who tried to take this high priestess out. But like I said, all of those wands, they were returned to the sender. Confirmation. Yes, Father Leo came through for us. Absolutely. What else, Spirit? Thank you. Mm-hmm. And it came in with the vengeance. And it got here. It hit them, and they didn't even realize what was coming. They didn't. They didn't think that it was gonna hit them. They thought they was gonna be free and clear, like, oh, like they wasn't even paying attention. And then out of the blue, boom, boom. And it showed up like they thought maybe they was gonna get some little package or something, but nope, nope, nope. Shit ain't coming. Ooh, the only thing that was coming was karma. That was it. Yep. It's like they tried to cause you a heartache, and that shit that they did, it didn't even work. The shit didn't even work. You know? Yeah, this emperor, the fool, and temperance. It's almost like the shit didn't work, and it made the emperor definitely want to leave to go towards this earth angel. Okay, this emperor just like left everything, because you see the fool is traveling lightly. All he got is this dog, his little hobo stick, and the rose in the mouth. That was it, and his hat. But he definitely was going towards this earth angel. And now this somebody who thought that they was going to be doing something, they're sitting back looking at you. They see they didn't do shit. They wanted to create heartache for you. They didn't want you to be able to create nothing. They didn't want you to have nothing. But that shit that they tried, that shit did not fucking work. That's what they ass get. Because all they was trying to do was, like I said, like something about your inheritance, steal your inheritance. But you're getting it back. Because somebody is bringing you an inheritance, something. That's what they wanted from you. Didn't work out. Not today, boo. Not today, motherfucker. That's what your ass get. What else, Spirit? Yeah, whatever they was trying, they was just trying. The shit didn't work out. They had to put it to rest, and that's the motherfucking truth. Because you put it to rest. You spoke your piece. And that's whenever the wheel of fortune started turning in your favor, and everybody saw who the motherfucker was. Everybody. Yep. Everybody saw it. Then everybody saw how this Queen of Cups was, in the reverse. Clingy, starting shit, all emotional, just a fucking mess, needing to have some type of mental health therapy, needing just sit your ass down somewhere, stop acting like your first name is Ronald and your last name is McDonald. Shit, stop acting like a motherfucking clown. But this is somebody realized this shit that they tried, it did not work. It just made somebody leave faster. Get the hell up out of Dodge for sure. And now this bitch wondering why she ain't happy. Well, you wasn't happy in the first fucking place, because if you was happy, you wouldn't have tried to do no dumb shit. And this is karma. This is justice. This is just what your ass get, bitch. A judgment call was made. Karma and Pandora is in the neighborhood, and they circling this bitch's block. Okay. I'm not gonna take all of these. There's way too many. But somebody's upset. Oh well. Somebody pissed off. Rather be pissed off than to be pissed on, personally. What else, Spirit? What else? Yep. Because somebody started using their intuition. They said, you know what? They had to like get it together and see who was doing what and who was trying to get in the middle to sabotage what and sabotage who. This person, they had to do some inner work, and they had to really get it together to figure themselves out or to uncover some shit. And maybe this person started looking at, this other person's social media pages, or, got a hold of their information or something. But the shit that they found out, oh, they were shocked. They was real shocked. That's when they realized that somebody just had a plan. They just had a plan, and all they wanted was just to execute their plan. And they didn't think somebody else saw exactly what they was trying to do. What their plan was, it was just that they wanted to make you unhappy. They wanted to make you hurt. They wanted to make you bleed. They wanted to take you out. They wanted to undo that star quality in you. And somebody saw exactly who this person was, and that they was not going to stop at nothing. Someone found out what this person's secret plan was, and how they had been planning this for a while. Someone started using their intuition. They started letting their inner guide them, and not somebody else's lying ass words guide them. What else, Spirit? Yeah. Because they started seeing, what they thought was stability wasn't. That they missed whatever they should have been looking at. It's like this person is sitting here looking at this bullshit down there, when God is trying to let them know, I'm trying to give you this right here. This is way better than that shit down there. You got to bend over to get this. Here, all you got to do is look up. There's a big difference. It was like somebody was trying to turn a hoe into a housewife. Trying to have, a Jezebel as a lady. No, you can't. Jezebel going to be a Jezebel. Somebody that's always for the streets and for everybody else. Jezebel's going to be a Jezebel. What's the message, Spirit? And it's like everybody started looking at that. They started looking at, and I think this person was initially afraid of what other people were going to think. But now they don't care, because they see who you are. You are the star. You are that healer. You're the one that, this person, they can't get over you, because they're so shocked that how they initially saw you, they didn't even see you right. They saw you as codependent and needy and greedy. But that was them. It's like this person had to really check themselves. Yeah. I feel like this person may have, started drinking or been drinking a lot, or then maybe that's what had them off balance, or they was doing something, or they was listening to somebody else say, oh, it's great over here. The grass is so much greener on this side. They was listening to somebody else. But whenever they got over there, they saw that the grass wasn't green at all. It was a lot of emotional manipulation and mind games and hide and seek with they shit, and they felt like stuck because they was already over there, but they didn't know how to get back. Finally, they figured out the only way for them to get back was just to fucking leave. Not give a shit who say what. Yo, you want to say this? You want to tell that? You want to run and tell this? You want to run and tell that? Go the fuck ahead. Who gives a shit? Yeah, somebody got tired of trying to, keep it together, keep things in, not let nothing get out, trying to hold it, because they're afraid of, something coming out. Guess what? The high priestess already knows. The high priestess already knows. Sometimes, in order to save yourself and save your sanity, you just have to fucking leave. Whatever you didn't get, you didn't get. You can always get something by another. If somebody ain't ready to go, they ain't ready to go. Tell them to catch up later. I holler. What's the message? But you are done. No more. Somebody said no more. They removed the swords from their back. The person that was trying to keep them stuck and was trying to win at all costs, now that person is sitting there looking stupid, feeling dumb and ignorant. Now this person don't know how they can come back. They feel stuck and trapped, suspended in time because they can't come back because they did too fucking much. Now they feel left out in the cold and they know there is no coming back from this. They know you'll never, ever speak with them again. Somebody did way too much. And somebody else is realizing that. That's why somebody else, it was time for them to fucking leave. There was some type of nasty rumor, or some big argument, something that somebody had to talk about, something that somebody was asking them about this, asking them about, well, wait a minute, I thought it was this, I thought it was that. And this big old argument broke out. And that's when somebody could see, oh, okay, I see now. Now then somebody got the understanding of why they defended themselves. Because it's like they had to defend themselves against some type of bullshit. They saw that the person they thought that they could trust, they couldn't trust that one. This is why that bullshit that they sent out to you was returned with some type of other little special gift on top. Because you're the one that gets the judgment. You're the one that called judgment. So this person, it's like, yeah, this is their money. This is what they wanted for you. This is their money, okay? As their shit is returned to them. But guess what? When judgment was called, this is your money. Big bank, tank, little bank. Yeah. Like I said, somebody who they talk bad about you to somebody else, which created some type of separation. But now this person, they had to let some shit go. They had to look at the truth. They had to make a decision and it was time to leave. And that's what they did based on the facts. They made that decision based on the facts, not feelings. They made a decision based on feelings before, but this time they allowed their head, to head over heart decision. They want to come towards you. They want to have a conversation with you. They don't want to have an argument, but they definitely want to have a conversation with you. Because now they're ready to open up. Now they're ready to offer that cup of love. King of Swords. King of Swords with the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands. With the Nine of Swords. I feel like this is 3 different people, and all of them are concerned. Like, this could be, could have been some sort of coven or something that somebody, left. Some little group that somebody left. And now they're all concerned because all that shit that they threw at you was coming back on them. With the Princess of Swords and the Seven of Swords. Yeah, somebody started doing their research. They started checking shit out. They started asking questions. They started noticing shit, and they noticed a whole lot of lies. They noticed a whole lot of lies because the truth came out. And the more digging they did, the more truth they found. That's what inspired somebody to finally make that step, finally make that move. The Knight of Wands, the Princess of Cups, the King of Cups, and the Five of Wands. Yeah, somebody decided it was time that they needed to make that move. They're coming towards you with this apology, and they're feeling, they're in the King of Cups upright, and they're thinking about this confusion that took place. But this person is like coming as a King of Cups. It's the second King of Cups. Yeah, because they see you where you're at. That's wish fulfillment right there. You are the stability. They're ready. They see that you have how much you have done, how you have gone through it, how you fought to get where you are. Hey, Dr. White, this was no easy trip. This was work. This was dedication. This was you putting in the time, the effort. They see that now. That's why they want to put an end to them acting like they don't see who the fuck you are. It's like, that's enough of that bullshit. Like they say, don't hate because, don't hate me because I'm beautiful, like that commercial. But yeah, enough of that bullshit. Somebody hating on you just because they don't like, because your light irritates their demons, or they haven't done whatever you've done. They haven't gone through where you going to get what you got. Now, if they think it's easy, come the fuck on. If it's that easy, you won't be hating on nobody. You'll be out there doing your own thing, working on your own shit, creating your own motherfucking dreams. But don't sit here and hate on somebody else who's done the fucking work. It takes discipline. It takes dedication. Okay? Yeah, this is somebody who, you had to fight against other people trying to cause you heartache and heartbreak and disappointment and everything your whole fucking life. And that's why, you know what? People are like, okay, well, they see how you kind of keep to yourself, but you are the empress. They see why you keep to yourself. Because now they understand that there was a whole lot of tricks and a whole lot of games that was done on you to take you out over and over and over. They hated on every aspect of you that they possibly could. They couldn't hate on you anymore. They already hated on everything else. It was them being in their lower vibrational energy, them being toxic and gossipy and jealous and bitter and blaming you for everything. If some shit didn't come out right, they would find a reason to blame you. They would say you was involved in it some way, even if you was nowhere in town. Telling you, so somebody, all these secrets started coming out, and somebody started really, really, really noticing. Somebody said you better look at everything before you just believe anything. Somebody is seeing all the mind games, the manipulation, and how you just said, you know what, I'm done. You left. But then you also, would still be you. You didn't have anything negative to say. You could still be kind and caring and compassionate. And people need to understand that compassion, the compassion that we share, is a weapon, is a secret weapon. But people mistake that. But then they finally get it together. But it's our compassion. That's what gives us stability. That's what gives us our wish fulfillment. Because you know what? You're right, Kim. We are in our north compass, following our north compass, doing what we're here to do. That's why we're happy, because we allowed spirit to take us away from what we no longer needed to go towards exactly where we needed to go. We allowed spirit to close out these old cycles. You know? This King of Pentacles. Now they want to offer this couple love. After feeling out in the cold by a decision that was made without having all the answers, all the facts. Allowing somebody who wasn't balanced to say something about somebody who was balanced. It ain't easy being cheesy. It's a lonely road at the top. Trust me on this one. But this King of Pentacles understands now that, it was time to put an end to certain things. Six of Wands and the Chariot. Yeah. I feel like somebody's traveling towards you to give you your flowers. Because once again, the judgment call was made that it was time for somebody else to walk away, to leave what did not serve them behind. Somebody wants to give you your flowers. They want to give you your props. They want to let you know, yes, that you qualify and you quantify. And they want to let you know that they no longer miss seeing who you are. As far as not being able to see you, they completely see who you are now. This Emperor, now wanting those ships to come in. This Emperor wants to have some type of balance with you after going through their own burdens that kept them stuck, having to like have these new thoughts or new ways of thinking. What was real? Four of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. I feel like with this, somebody was afraid to be happy before. They were afraid to really go after what they wanted, so they just kind of kept that on the inside. And they just hoped that maybe one day that somebody would, you know, like this, the perfect relationship would just come in with someone who was loving and caring without them really, you know, it's like they wanted to build, but they really didn't really want to be in it. Like somebody, like they wanted somebody to come in and put in all the work, and then they just kind of put in a little bit, and everybody gets to say that they're happy. But that's not how it works out. If they wasn't putting in the work, they don't get any of the happiness. Because they see that this high priestess, and who's not only a high priestess, but also an earth angel, is not afraid to go it alone. They know that somebody will leave, vanish, disappear, walk away, close the door, lock it, go across the bridge, burn it, and keep walking. They see that somebody else is not afraid to leave them out in the cold because they don't play around. This person knows their mission, their purpose, and they're moving forward regardless. Regardless. That's why this King of Cups wants to come and communicate with this Empress, with this Eight of Wands and the Sun card. This is that Leo card, 8-8. The King of Cups wants to come be with this Empress. There's some type of communication, excellent communication that's coming through, happy communication that's coming through. Like this person wants to work at trying to build this family again, to have this wheel of fortune go in their favor, because they see the truth of the situation, and they're ready to open up, they're ready to communicate, they're ready to put forth this effort so that they could have this happy life and this happy family. Once again, judgment has been called, and they understand it is truly about the company that they keep. This judgment has been called about this coven and this witch, and how this witch maybe had kept this person emotionally tied to them by, already always partying all the time, always drinking all the time, or casting these spells over this person with their coven to keep this person stuck, to keep this person bound. So in this understanding now that they were off balance, they were emotionally manipulated, they were easily manipulated. They were waiting for something to come in, like it was always going to come, but it was never going to come. They saw who was doing what, and who was not. And they saw exactly who was willing to do whatever it took. They just wanted to win at all costs. They wanted to be seen in the light that you were seeing. They wanted to be seen as the chosen one, as the special one, as the good one, as this is that. They wanted to be seen as that person. But instead, they were seen as somebody who came and they started shit. Coming with these seemingly innocent ass motherfucking lies that caused dissension, that caused separation, because it was all a fucking lie. And now the confusion has cleared and the truth is finally out. What else, Spirit? What else about this August 8th, 2024, 888 portal? Yeah, somebody definitely is wanting to bring you your flowers. They want to, have this relationship with you. They want to have and I feel like this King of Cups is bringing some sort of gift, some sort of inheritance, something about, I don't know why I keep hearing inheritance. This could be maybe somebody's son. This could be somebody's relative, somebody's family member, you know. But they're planning on coming towards you because once again, they see the truth. They clearly see the truth and they know they have to come with some sort of apology, they want to have some sort of communication. They want to, even if it's taking small steps. Yeah, maybe this person is afraid to open up because they've been closed off for so long. And this is something that they're going to have to work at moving forward, letting things go. They're going to have to really work at letting shit go. They're no longer in that same place. They are moving forward. Spirit is moving them forward. This is somebody who's really working on themselves to let a lot of shit go. This is a lot of shit that they've known about for a while. But maybe somebody didn't want to look at it. They felt like they needed to keep some sort of secret. They felt like they needed to keep this internalized for whatever reason. But that internalizing was just hurting them. This is the time whenever I feel like maybe somebody is choosing, if there is going through the portal, they're choosing to go through the portal because they want this with you. What about this warlock, wizard? Somebody who had these tricks and these games, somebody who's everybody is seeing now. Everybody is seeing was the one who was causing chaos and confusion. Everybody's seeing that this is the one who, was doing the tricks. This is who you had to protect yourself from these lies, from the slander. Oh, yes, you were very heavily protected. 777. You were very heavily protected. You had to protect yourself from these lies, from this slander, all these false accusations, all of this bullshit that somebody had made up about you. But the wheel of fortune is definitely turning in your favor because not only are you being seen as someone that's worthy, but you are being seen as the star that you most definitely are. Yeah, someone decided it was time to end those memories of how they chose to see you. And it's time for them to look at how you really are, who you really are. They wanted to be you, but they couldn't. And you knew that too. Your intuition is spot on. Your intuition is spot on. You called it about this coven. You called it about this, you know, this somebody who had this title that was part of this coven, but you called it, and spirit is confirming. And now somebody else is all in their head. The switch, all in their head. Because you were able to defend yourself. Big bank take little bank. They're thinking about all the lies, the manipulation, all this bullshit that they talked about. All that bullshit. But you know, all that bullshit came right back. And it didn't affect you. This is how you're looking. You know? And flipping the motherfuckers the bird. And they have to put all that magic shit that they was trying to rest. In fact, this shit came back on them and even caused them some health concerns. Somebody may just be starting to get better. Like they mixed up this big old pot of soup and they poured some poison in it and fixed you a bowl, you know, and then they fixed them a bowl of some different shit that didn't have no poison in it and sat down, you know, thinking that you was going to eat your soup, but you was like, I'm going to let it cool down for a little bit. So you know, you get up, they get up from the table, both y'all walk and you're, you know, in the living room talking. And then you say, oh, I'm going to go ahead and eat my soup. And so then you come over, you get their bowl and, you know, give them your bowl, not knowing that it was poisonous. And so you eat the soup and they're eating their soup and they're looking at you. And then all of a sudden they start feeling sick and they realize they ate your soup. Oh, well, that'll teach you. Somebody tried to get you fired, but it's not going to work because you're going to get a new opportunity soon. Because you already know this person is guilty. And guess what? They hope you call. They're saying that their word is bond. But they're realizing that they deceived the wrong one. And it's like all these other people that were involved, you're like, who are all these people? They were trying to get other people involved that you didn't even know because that was part of their coven, but you already knew it because you have a very high spiritual IQ and you love thyself. Somebody had to realize, this King of Cups had to realize that the only scary step is the first one, and that this, yes, is divine timing. You've been separated, but you most definitely are not alone. You know, I'm telling you, they sent the death spell, but they forgot about the return to sender times 10. They're realizing that their life is like a little mini drama. And it is truly your time to shine. So you're just going to need them to go, please fuck off. If they don't mind. If they don't mind. Please go fuck off. If you don't mind. Yep. Just to think you was the joke when this all first started. You know. And then they wanted you to play the fool. So you played the fool. To fool the fool who thought that they was fooling you. They had to think and look again. Like, damn. What just happened? You played the fool so that you could fool the fool who thought they was fooling you. What else, Spirit? Somebody's going to get married to the love of their life soon. Because this is going to be the person that's going to love you so much better. Yep. Right now, they are in prayer. You know? Because they know that they are a lost soul. Somebody's in prayer because they know that they are a lost soul. And they know that you are an earth angel. And you definitely stand for something. And you also always come with pure intentions. So, I did get married this past June. Congratulations, Sean. All right, y'all. I'm going to leave it there for right now. I'll be back in just a few hours. I'm going to get something to eat. I'm starving. I love you all. And I look forward to speaking with you or seeing you in just a few hours, okay? Thank you. Love you. Thank you, Kim.